Hey guys, what's up? My name's the Cool Mike. I'm not even looking at the camera right now. There you guys are. Now I'm looking at the camera. So this is a new this is another video that I'm gonna be doing today, and this is called my new gaming laptop review. And as you guys know, I did mention that sooner or later I'm gonna get a new gaming laptop. As part of my announcement back in one of my videos before, is because my older laptop is having a hard time playing the newer games, and at the same time because it's not a gaming laptop. So that's the reason why something just popped up in the window. That's the reason why I decided to buy a new one and a more powerful, more appropriate for my for my job, which is playing games, reviewing games on YouTube. So without further ado, let me show you the big reveal and the laptop. You guys could see my room now. So okay, let me just, how the fuck do I do this? Hey. Oh. Hey, so here it is. This is the new one. Let me just remove this because you don't need to see this mouse, that junk. Okay, so that's the newer one, the one with the black laptop. That's the new one. Let me just sit here so you guys can see. So that's the newer one. It says Republic of Games. It's from it has a Strix. I don't know what this is. I think it's some sort of brand. Wait, I'm not sure if you guys could see it. Oops, nope, you can't see it. There you go. It says Strix. And it's a gaming laptop because it has a better graphics card than my newer one. Let me just do this. So yeah, pretty much as you guys can see, these are the specs of it. If only I know how to focus the camera. I'm not using a camera, I'm just using my phone because using my camera is really heavy. So it's an i7 or Intel Core 7 Gen, which is I think the latest processor as far as I know in PC, and it's an NVIDIA GeForce GTX, and there's an Energy Star. I have no idea what that is, but yeah. So this is my older one, and it has it cannot connect on Steam because the internet is off. But yeah, that's my older one. It's really old. I had this big boy for like 4 years, I think. And as you guys can see, this is still i7. If only it focused there. It says it's still i7, and this is only NVIDIA GeForce or GT 840M. This one is GTX. So this is the very first ever gaming laptop or a GTX laptop that I currently have, or that I have, because this one is not even a gaming laptop, although it's NVIDIA GT. So if you guys are wondering what the graphics card of this is, let me just search NVIDIA because I forgot. There you go. It's loading now. Yep, it's loading. It's taking time to load. Yay. Okay. There you go. Focus. So it is an i7 GeForce GTX 1050. Now, I decided to have, I was planning to get, my cousins are actually requesting me to get a 970 or 980 because that's the one that they have, I think. The GTX 970, 980. But the reason why I stick with 1050 was because the processing speed, which is 10, I think, and the graphics card is 5, I think that's how that works because that's what they told me. The reason why I like the 1051 or the one with the 10 series is because it's a lot faster in processing files and doing programs such as editing programs and Microsoft programs and stuff. I think it's a lot faster. I'm not sure because I'm not a techie person. I'm not good with tech. So yeah. And this one is only 840M, as you guys can see there. It's only 840M, and this one is GTX 1050, which obviously GTX is way faster than GT. So I just installed some programs that I need. I even transferred transferred my Steam games so that I don't have to reinstall or re-download them. So I have Open Broadcast software, the one with as you guys can see, which is my the one I use for my live streams. There's Adobe After Effects CS5 and Photoshop CS5. You guys are probably wondering why I stick with CS5. It's because for me it's a lot easier to use them compared to the newer ones. I mean, probably the newer ones are a lot easier for other people, but for me, I prefer the older ones for some reason because I get used to it. And of course, the Resident Evil 7 demo, which I got from my Steam, I transported it so I don't have to re-download it. Some more editing programs, a WinRAR obviously, some games, Catch Me and Buried, the one I'm currently playing for my YouTube channel, along with Resident Evil 7. Some folders for my YouTube channel, August vids, June and July. I'm prepared. Google Chrome obviously because I don't use Firefox anymore. I don't like Internet Explorer and I don't like Safari, although Safari is for Mac. I have SNES for my countdown timer for my live streams. Some more programs such as Windows Media Player for watching movies. Steam obviously because I need to buy games for my YouTube channel. Resident Evil 7, the one I'm playing. Some link information for informations like announcements that I have to take care of and stuff like that, dates, meetings, I don't know, questions that will be answered in my live stream very soon. You will know what that is. Some more live stream stuff, music that I use and pictures, and another editing software for my gaming is Camtasia. And that's that. As you guys could notice, what can you guys see it? Okay, what can you say about the wallpaper? The two wallpapers are actually connected. I use a split screen wallpaper, which is from a game called Counter-Strike or Tom Clancy. I'm not sure, but this is a SWAT team and that's a terrorist team. So there are actually, it looks like these people are breaching in from this wall, as you guys can see. Although they're not a split screen, the mouse are not connected to each other. As you can see, this is the mouse, and it's not coming out from the other side. They're not connected to each other like a split screen computer does. I just edited the picture, split it using Photoshop, and then put each picture from a different screen to make it look like it's a split screen, although it's not. So yeah, pretty much that's that. All right, so here's the box that the laptop came with, and it's huge. I still don't know what the Strix is. It says gaming notebook PC Strix because it is an ASUS brand. As you guys can see, I didn't know there was some sort of so-called Strix, but this is an ASUS brand. So that's the box, and if you guys are wondering what are the specs of the box, because I'm not a techie person, those are the specs. You guys could freaking pause it and then read it. Okay, that's the specs, so just pause it and read it. My hands are shaking right now because pointing the camera like this is not as easy as it looks. So it's an i7, it has a 4 gig BGRAM, I think, that's what it is, an i7, HDD 1 terabyte hard drive, it has a 16 gig RAM, which is amazing, and yeah, pretty much that's that. It's a 1050 GTX, oops, I think, okay. So, one more thing, this one is actually for what you call, it only has a 4 gig RAM. And I was planning, when I was spending time with my cousin in the province, I was planning to upgrade it and buy another RAM for it because it has a 2 RAM slots, and it has a 4 gig RAM on the first slot and what you call an empty space or an empty slot for the next RAM slot. So I decided so that I can upgrade it to increase its RAM. And I was going to this store and with my cousin because he's a tech expert and I'm not. And actually we were planning to have it upgrade to an 8 gig RAM. unfortunately, so we have to buy a 4 gig RAM because 4 plus 4 is 8, obviously, and I already have my 4 gig RAM on this laptop, and I just have to buy 4 gig RAM more to make it 8 gig RAM. Unfortunately, when we bought the 4 gig RAM, it didn't work. It didn't seem to upgrade my laptop, and for some reason it's not capable or compatible. I don't know. And the salesman, or the one who was selling us the RAM, decided to give us an 8 gig RAM, which is more expensive, and I was having second thoughts because I didn't have that much money at that time. But my cousin was like, yeah, here you go, extra money for it. And I managed to buy it. And now this is a 12 gig RAM. This laptop is now a 12 gig RAM. Although this is a 12 gig RAM laptop, this one is a 16 gig RAM laptop. So even though this one had an upgrade, this one is still way faster. It has a 4 gig RAM more compared to this one. So yeah. So this is it. It even glows. I don't know how to change the colors because it has a red neon lights under the keyboard. Obviously, that most gaming laptops have that kind of stuff. And this WASD, which is obviously the typical gaming movement for a character in games, is also glowing white. So yeah, pretty much that's that. I got this yesterday, and for people who are wondering where I got this laptop, I actually didn't buy it in my country because it's way expensive. Obviously, this is a gaming laptop and it's way... Sorry about that. I think I pressed something. It's hard to record using a phone. I don't want to use my camera right now. So I bought this in Canada because the reason why I did that because my parents were going to Canada and I wasn't, because someone had to stay at home and keep an eye on the house because we live in Asia, and my little sister as well, to keep an eye on her. While my parents were in Canada, I decided to see if I can make them buy a laptop there using my money, because I think, as far as I'm concerned, it's a lot cheaper there. And out of my surprise, it's way cheaper. This one costs, for those people who are asking, this one costs $1,490, almost $1,500. Although the original price is $1,300 something, because the rest is tax. If I buy it in my country where I'm at, it will cost almost twice as much if I buy it there, because I think the price is I think if I compute it to Canadian dollars, not US, because this was bought in Canada, my newer laptop, is $1,777. Yeah, $1,777. That's what you call the price if I buy it in the Philippines, from where I am, from my country. But if I buy it here, if I buy it in Canada, it's only almost $1,500, which is at least 68% cheaper as far as I'm concerned. It's 68 because this one is only 55. This one is only 55 pesos. 55,000 pesos in my pesos if it's converted in Philippine currency in Canada. But if I buy it in the Philippines, it's 80,000 pesos, which is $1,777. So it's 68% cheaper buying it in Canada than buying it here. So I was like, why bother buying a laptop in the Philippines if I can buy it somewhere else cheaper? So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy it cheaper. So yeah, that means I will have less problems playing newer games, because some of my newer games are having problems being played in my older laptops. I was like, I need to buy a newer one sooner or later, because like Resident Evil 7, I played Resident Evil 7 on this old laptop, and for some reason it can play newer games, although it's not a gaming laptop. and I'm just looking for the file picture because it has an error. Sometimes, although this one can play newer games, it is having a hard time because it's not a gaming laptop, and sometimes it has this error. Wait, let's just focus that. There you go. If only it would focus. Focus, damn it. So it has this error. The 7 trial exe error, fatal application exit. I don't know what that is, but it's an error when you play Resident Evil 7 because I think my graphics card obviously is not capable of playing when on this laptop. Obviously, this old one is not capable enough on playing newer games, but for some reason I managed to play newer games with this laptop. But yeah, okay, it's still recording. I had to check. So luckily I have a better laptop, so now I don't have to encounter some of those errors, which is very annoying. And by the way, I just decided to play what you call these 2 games right here. If you guys know these old games, which reminds me of my childhood. If only the camera would freaking focus, but no, it would not. Wait, maybe if I do it this way. Yeah. Why? Oh, there you go. So that's a go. It's Yuri's Revenge and Red Alert 2. And why am I playing that game? Because I love that game. It reminds me of my childhood. Those were the first 2 games that I played when I became a gamer. Other than Pokemon and what you call Diablo 2. But yeah, those are the first 2 games that I played when I was a kid. And I decided, maybe I could play it and maybe I could stream it. Who knows? But yeah, that's that. So hope you guys enjoyed this new gaming laptop review. Let me guys know what you think about the laptop. If you have any suggestions or if you have any advice on how to use this one, because this is Windows 10. Oops. This one is Windows 10 and this one is Windows 8. And I have no idea how to use Windows 10 because I didn't update this one on Windows 10. I stayed with Windows 8.1 because the download of Windows 10 is too long, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stick with Windows 8.1. But this one is Windows 10 and I'm still having a hard time adjusting to it, although it's not that hard. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this what you call laptop review. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe now and be part of my awesome clan. And as always, I will see you guys next time in another brand new video. This is the Cool Mike signing off. Goodbye.